What you're about to see is a collection of timeless cricketing curiosities. Moments you may have forgotten, and some that you wish that you had. Shamelessly laugh at the expense of your favourite cricketers as our usually cool and coordinated heroes embarrass themselves alongside the best of us. Not a foolish or freakish moment is missed. We cover the awesome, the odd, the off and the awful from the archive of cricket's funniest foul-ups and fortunate moments. The run-outs and the road-outs, the captains and the curators, the preparations and the celebrations, the mystified and the misty-eyed. They're all here in cricket's greatest wonders and blunders. Cricket, it's an odd game. So what are the odds of this happening?
Lily gone, caught. Well, we've had it. Lily caught, Willie bowled Dilly for the first time of the season.
Lily caught Willie, bowled Dilly. That's silly.
There's a scoreline which we had all hoped for this season, but wouldn't know if Dennis Lilly would hope for it. Lily facing Dilly and staring the gaps to Willie.
It's the type of sentence to make every school kid on earth secretly laugh into their lunchbox.
First ball today for Jim Boobrack. No easy task either. Oh, is that a freak? It is a freak. It's a freak game for Andrew Simon. He just got out again.
Watch Andrew Simon and Michael Clark. It's his shout. Flipped it pretty firmly in the air. Hang on. If the ball came off both bats before being caught, then why aren't the two of them out? The nod. Now live on some plate along with one. Here's Mark Taylor in the slips doing the hokey pokey. It's out. You put your right hand in, you stick your left leg out, you catch your third attempt down the batsman, give it out.
Can you believe that? That is brilliant. He didn't panic and slide, he just flicked it back with his toe.
Pretty well done. Wait a minute. Is this cricket or kick it?
Well, who messed that up? I reckon it was Mark Ward. Great take by Phil Money.
How much is that grandstand? Love a handstand.
Oh, can't Leo. Never look at this.
I like it.
Scrolls now to Amarnath. Oh, and that must have been very close to stumps. He's knocked the bails off. Or has he used his hands? There seems to me the bails are still on there. It may be that he's outhandled.
You know, the
ball.
same plan by Maradona won Argentina a FIFA World Cup. But India's Amarnath loses his wicket.
He walked, didn't wait for a decision. We'll watch that again. It's pushed down, it's going back towards the stumps. And yes, he handles the ball. Jimmy Amarnath out handling the ball, and he gives himself out. Years of experience, off he walks. A very disappointed man, but a very sporting one.
So this session is a vital one for the Australians as Phil Simmons has dropped one down on his stumps. Very close to rolling back onto the stumps. He was waving his foot around trying to fend it off.
It doesn't look like what we can see here if it did actually make contact. Oh, it just run down the length of the stumps and failed to remove the bails. Well, you can't be any luckier than that.
That is the first foot fault I've seen outside of a tennis court. Luckily, he got away with it.
So Phil Simmons, as we'll see here from stump vision, a very lucky man not to get the back heeler onto the stumps as well.
In the air, short of border.
Watch here as we see the curator decide on the umpire's behalf that it's time to stop play.
The curator, in fact, is running on the ground. He's coming out before the umpires. I've never seen this before. The actual curator is reading the groundsman on. Well, he must think it's go. I've never seen that in all the years I've been playing cricket, where the curators come out and saying to the umpires, if we don't get them down now, we won't get them down. The umpires are looking at each other. Well, that's a first. Well, it's turned black now and a storm has hit the Gabba. People going everywhere. The curator, he was right on the ball. He's got the covers down. He's trying very hard to get them down. It's pelting down here at the Gabba.
I should add that no cricketers were harmed in the filming of this footage,
Hey, and down he goes.
but there was a groundsman who's never been seen again.
Umpire Prue has called for a suspension in play. A sensible decision by the
Don't be
umpires.
fooled. Australia is a great destination for sun seekers.
And you can bet that the ground staff want to get off there as quick as they can, because if you...
Perhaps even a round of golf. Dean Jones should be bringing out the 3-wood, not 3 helmets.
Players sending out some helmets for the ground staff. Dean Jones just doing his job as a 12th man, giving the boys some protection out there.
On this day in Brisbane, Mother Nature provided the drinks break.
It was fierce stuff, I can tell you. The storm that swept through Brisbane, concentrating itself on Wollongabba and on the cricket ground.
Water, anyone?
Light